Hey guys, Gabe Gamer here with another video. Today, it is Friday, January 11th, 2019, and new year, new gear. That's gonna be the title of this video. Dabs, I hate myself. Anyway, some other stuff, some stuff I got for Christmas and for my birthday, so that's just brand new stuff. Other stuff I'm gonna keep for another season. I'm also whispering because it's 10:07 at night, and everyone except for my brother, which I'm guessing you can hear, is upstairs. But yeah, so we're gonna go over everything I have. Not everything, because I don't have my camera gear, which would consist of my phone, but this year you're in luck because on Sunday, which is the day of my trip to Wyndham, which is, I don't know, somewhere in upstate New York, I'm gonna be using my GoPro, so get ready for that video, because that video, I'm hoping I'm trying out a new editing software, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it goes very well. But without further ado, let's get started. So as I slowly angle my camera downwards, you'll be able to see all the stuff I have. So I'm sorry about the vibrations. That's just me tending my thing. All right, let's get started. So you guys can probably see me, but I'm gonna go over what I have here and why I need it. So yeah, let's get started. All right, so let's get started. I'm on the floor here because it's just easier for me to look at the camera that way, but we're gonna get started with my first piece of gear. This is my outer layer, my hoodie, so I'll be wearing a shirt. Hopefully, I don't think I have an armor anymore. I had an Under Armour that would be useful in this, but I don't think I have it anymore, but you know, whatever. So I would, excuse me, I'd wear a long sleeve shirt, and then this under it. This is a nice outer layer that's gonna go before my jacket that's there, and that's just gonna provide me warmth. And then after the trip, when I take everything off, it's just gonna give me something warm, because it is cold in January here in New Jersey, which is where I live. Fun fact. Anyway, a hat. This is just a normal hat. This is a Neff hat, actually. It's just a normal beanie. I'm gonna wear it before we get to Wyndham, and then hopefully I can wear it underneath my helmet if it's too cold. But yeah, it's a good hat. I've actually worn it a couple seasons, but I don't think I've ever shown it on camera, mainly because I didn't record 7th grade trips, which was last year's trips in the 8th grade. Now, the more you know. 6th grade trips I recorded, which were bad. Don't watch those, please. God, I'm so sorry. I made a terrible mistake of putting those videos. Next up, we have gloves. These are the gloves I wear every season. I'm actually gonna try them on in front of you guys to see if they still fit. I'm assuming they do, but yeah, they fit. Fit like a glove. Haha, I'm funny. I'm not. Okay, anyway. So they're padded. They're not like very, you know. So if it's not too cold, I'm gonna be actually riding with these gloves. These are same company, I think. Yeah, I think they're the same company. This is a head too, like head, and very nice. They're tighter around the edges, so around here, but they give a nice grip, and they have really cool tech in them that allow me to use, right there, if you see that, use my phone without taking off my gloves. So that's nice. They're also like gripped, which I don't really know why, but I think it's to like hold your phone better. I'm mainly gonna be using a selfie stick to like record, so yeah. So yeah, hopefully this time it's a lot less falling. Let's see what else. So brand new Snowboarding socks. I got these during Christmas from my family friend. Love these. I normally but if it's too cold, I'm gonna be busting out these. These are my heavier socks. I wore these, I think my first 7th grade trip, maybe my 3rd, which would probably be Vermont, because we go to Vermont. We're not going to Killington this year, but that's gonna be a whole different topic, because you've never seen me go to Vermont, because I never record. I I have like tons of footage and I just don't have it. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so I have thick pair of socks, and then these are a lighter pair. I can't wait to test these out because these are mid-weight socks. So, and if not, I have another pair in my room. But yeah, and then this is a ski mask, like a mask to just protect my face. Hopefully it won't fog up my goggles too much. I haven't really used it with that. I thought I was holding that. And it's a skull mask. Huh, I'm edgy. Some of the viewers that are my friends and went trick-or-treating, because I still do that. Oh my god. They'll realize that I've actually used this for Halloween because I didn't really have a costume because I was Baby Shark for Halloween. I might put a picture here, but I'm not gonna make any promises. Anyway, I used that when we went trick-or-treating around the block, and yeah, I bought it for the intentions of skiing, but I'm like, might as well, it's a skull mask. So yeah. Oh, put the bean in there. Shoes, these are Vans slip-ons. My favorite pair of shoes right now. A little dirty, but that's besides the fact. And that's just like after, once I put on my boots that are there. Great freaking boots, I'll show you them, obviously. Great pair of shoes, love them. Not gonna go into shoe details, but they're just really good pair of shoes. So, once we're on the bus, I'll be using those. Which I just realized 90% of my snowboarding videos are me on the bus. Less of me snowboarding. So that's this year, hopefully it's gonna change. Let's go over boots. So I'm just gonna pull out one. So these are the Burton Moto Boas. Oh my god, let me just tell you, so I've used Speed Zone laces, I've used bows in the past, which is why they're my favorite lacing system. I've used traditional laces, which at first I didn't know how to tie traditional laces, and no one really showed me ever, and then I got traditional lace boots and I learned. So yeah, but it's hard to tie, especially for me, because I can't tie my shoes, that's why I have slip-ons. They're just so good. On the inside, they have just like a lot of padding, and so the whole bow lacing system is essentially there's a bunch of like cords that go in through here, so go in through the entire boot, and once you pull on them, right, they go do this. They can open up, so you can stick your foot in there. It's the easiest boot to stick your foot in, aside from I think the Speed Zones. And yeah, because not saying that traditional laces aren't hard to like put on, because for most people they are. For me, I had to like take out the whole boot and then put my foot. That's like weird. Put my foot inside the boot. But this one I don't have to. And one of the greatest parts is inside the boot, right? As you tighten it, here, I'll show you actually. Or I can't really show you, but as you tighten it, right? Which is another good thing because your feet practically don't move, which is good if you want a responsive boot. The right here, right where the ankle is, there's like little things that push down on your ankles, right? That make it so your ankle doesn't move, and that's great if you don't want like a boot that you're always swinging around in. If you don't, maybe you don't go with the boas or the Moto Boas. Another great boot is a DC double boas, which controls how much like grip is on this angle. So this one's just for tying like top part, and then this one's for the bottom. Those are good boots too. They were actually my first choice. I like these though. These are nice. You don't really have to get fancy with the 2 dials. Let's see what else we'll see. We'll do the jackets, no more pants, and bag, which is that. So these are the gyro, index, org, adult, medial, and this is from like 2 Christmases ago. I get all my gear from Christmas if you didn't know. Well, my board otherwise, but so these are very, very nice goggles. I have to clean them up a little bit. You can't really tell on the camera, but they're a little dirty. I was a little scratched, but that's okay. Anyway, did it scratch or crack? No, it scratched. Okay. So these are great, and I think my parents mainly chose this one is because they're over glasses, so I can wear my glasses, and I always ride with sports goggles. But my sports goggles, I don't have the right prescription anymore. I got a new prescription. But yeah, so they just go over goggles, and I look pretty weird. I mean, you can kind of see my glasses. You can also kind of see my peach fuzz, but that's besides the point. You can kind of see my glasses through them, but you know, maybe that's just my camera. These are great goggles. Kind of have to clean them up a little bit, but besides that, they're really good goggles. Haven't failed me yet. That's weird. Anyway, the more you know every single thing, and then my helmet. Okay, so this is another. This is a gyro too. I don't actually know what this helmet's called. Yeah, but there's a lot of scratch on this. I've fallen. Oh, my hair. I've fallen a lot, and this helmet has kept me protected. It's also been through a lot. I mean, like the edge is right there. That's all scuffed up. There's a huge not crack, but scratch. But the reason I like this is the chin strap is padded, which doesn't really do so much for protection, but it's nice. I have something in mind. But on top of that, it's just comfortable. It's this way. It's comfortable, nice, and then we have earmuffs built into it, and so yeah, pretty cool. And the only reason I say I might not be able to wear my beanie and this at the same time if it's too cold is because sometimes it gets too hot in there because it's already padded and kind of ventilated in there. Try to get as much light in there. And there's this thing, but I don't really want to mess with it because it's like weird, and it's like supposed to be for the back of your head. I should probably right there. And then if you don't want so much ventilation, there's this switch, or not switch, but this little thing on the top that you can move back and forth that changes. So if you want less if you don't want no air at all, that'd be the back position, and up position is when all the things open up. So it's not much padding, and then you can see the inside, kind of, sort of. You can see through it. Good, and then it has this little clip. Oh, I scratched that too. It has a little clip for when your goggles go through, because you're supposed to. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna teach you guys how to put goggles and helmets on. The best way for me. Now, this is what I learned through mountain biking, so I mean it translates through snowboarding too. So you kind of just put on your helmet, right? And thanks to props to my dad for teaching me how to do this. I'll put it on a helmet, but goggles. And what you do, my legs are cramping, is you put on the goggles, and then you kind of go back like that, and then it goes through the little thing, go back right there, and there you go. You have your goggles on. These don't fit too tight, which is good, and I'm good. And they don't leave a mark because they have padding under there, so it's a-okay. And then I would normally wear this, so this is what I look like on the mountain. But great goggles, I love these. They actually kind of sort of match with my pants, so not a bad option. Actually, I can't do that. I have goggles. Glasses on. Oh, don't look at me. Okay, I'm back. And so yeah. Again, great goggles, great helmet, but you've seen this, I'm pretty sure you've seen this before, so yeah. Let's go with jackets. No, this is a Burton, let's see here, I have the tag still on, lifetime warranty, blue design product, lining, what is this? Okay, so this is the Burton covert jacket, and let me tell y'all, it is so warm. It's one of the greatest things. The inside has a bunch of pockets, a rubber Burton patch. That's cool. And it straps in very well. And it has Velcro on it too. You'll see me wear it on the trip. So yeah, there's not really much to say. It's a good jacket. I tried it on with all my gear before. It also has pockets on the side so I can hold like GoPros and phones. So yeah. And then, sorry, there's a puppy. Got the snowboard pants. These are supposed to match with my jacket, which it does, you know, gray and blue. The yellow kind of pops out a little bit, but you know, it has like green inside, so it doesn't really matter. But sorry, I thought that was something there. Zippers on almost like, there's a zipper here. Wait, what am I doing? So there's a zipper there, zipper here because you have eyes, and these are overall things that you can like, you know, overall it. Velcro, that's currently not attached to the thing. Velcro there, and then these things. Let me show you actually. Pop you up. So inside the pant like you have this, and this is supposed to go like not inside your boot, but your sock's supposed to go in, and then that's gonna go over, and then this like outer layer where like this little white thing is. What is that? It keeps like why does it keep sticking? Look, wait guys, look. It keeps sticking back. What the heck? What the heck? Look, I drop it over here. Okay, it didn't work, but like, wait, what the heck? Guys, we're just gonna stop real quick. This is weird. Yo, this is, wait, you guys see that, right? All right, you have this little white puffy thing, right? Yo! My board's like telekinetic or something. But anyway, the blue part is supposed to like go over my boots, which it does. So, yeah, okay. All right, what else? I have this Burton sack. That was called, I feel like it's actually called that, I feel like. Yeah, it's called the Burton sack in true black. Not even making that up. Good board. I'm pretty sure it fits my board. I haven't really checked. It has a bandolier so I can hold, oh, you saw my belly, ew. Gonna cut that part out. It has a little bandolier so I can put it on. And last but not least, my board. So, I brought my board to get waxed on Wednesday. It came back today. Oh, look, oh my God, I was like, thank God. But, yeah, here's my board. If you guys, I don't think I've ever shown you guys my board, but there used to be a huge crack. Where was it? As you can see, like, the whole thing kind of scuffed up, but, pretty sure it was because it's been, right here. This whole thing used to be a huge, like, scar, like, scratch. Because I got this off of eBay, Craigslist, something like that. And, the person who had it last went through, like, an ice thing, and it went, so, they waxed it and got it fixed. There's, like, a little thing right there, but whatever. You know, that thing was, like, gonna mess me up. There was powder, nice outer lining, and then, try not to scratch the floors. These are Burton. I don't know. The board is a Ride Control 55. Yeah, it's a control board. I'm sorry, camera angles. And yeah, so the bindings are just like Burton bindings, and it's cool because it has this little. Sorry, y'all are being tripped up. There's a little button right there. If I can hit it, little button right here, and when you press it, the whole thing just kind of, it like, you know, it does it really easily instead of like lifting it up and then getting your finger caught, because apparently that's a problem Americans have. And then we have this little thing here. Oh my God. We have this little thing here for skating. And that's just when you put, ew, why there's stuff all over my pipeline. When you didn't see that. When you, skate and you put your foot down, that's where you're supposed to put it on. It just locks you in place. But yeah, that's my stuff. Not my GoPro and the selfie stick, but I'll show you that on the trip. And if you're wondering about like outer layer pants, these bad boys. I'm gonna wash them obviously, And then I have another, I'm gonna have a shirt that I'm gonna be wearing. Also long johns, but that's like standard issue things. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for 70 subscribers. I hope to get more in 2019. I hope this video was good. It was very long, and I have to shorten it and edit, but see you guys later. Peace.